Hey there, Karina. How you doing? Oh, it's not picking up sound from my desktop. There we go. Okay, let us continue with the campaign for Forever Skies. Really, I'm actually really enjoying this game. From what I've seen of the game Raft, this is like that plus Subnautica, but in the sky. Continue. What were we trying to do yesterday? I forget things very easily.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
Colossal life form in the middle of a rainstorm. There's a couple of side. Oh god. That is loud. Thunderstorm volume comes down. A little better. Okay. So there's main quests, side quests. We're gonna go do the side quests once this storm passes, maybe? Got a bunch of plants growing. I wonder if the stuff that I had inside here, it shouldn't. I don't think the time elapses while I'm not playing. Rotten food for fertilizer. All that stuff. You know, it's got 2 hours left. We're good. What I have to find. Doing great. Seeing... Oh. Wait, like real life sharks? That's pretty cool. Garden decorations? No, we don't care about decorations. We want... These are all posters. Old world remains. These are all just random things. Nice, Karina. Very nice. Okay. So I need to go to just greenhouse towers. And the underdust to get these things. Alright, so I need to go to... Yeah, so this stuff's all done. Greenhouse towers. We're gonna do it in the sky. Greenhouse towers look like this, I think. Storm's done? Storm's done. Okay, good. We waited that one out. Alright, bottle one of these. Put that in there. Boiled ink bulb. I saved that one. Eat that. Drink this. Okay. So we have fully grown those things. I gotta get more planters. Keeps typing you? Alright, no worries. Where's my seed? Oh, my seed box is down here. I need small seeds. Ink bulb and this. Hey there, Reed. How you doing? Alright, so I need 2 more of these. Alright, you're gonna give me fertilizer. And then I'm gonna craft 2 more of you. I'm doing okay. Whatever sickness I had, I think is on its way out, so that's good news for me. Unfortunately, my partner is down with whatever I had. She lost her voice overnight. This thing is like no joke. Alright, let's put down these things. You got one here. One here. Whoa! Reed, thank you for the $5 super chat. You have a good one as well. We don't get that much around here. I really do appreciate that. Is my meld alerting me? I didn't hear anything, so weird that it's taken time. Maybe it's just gonna take a minute, but I saw it on the thing, man. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. This. I don't think I have any more polymer to make. No. Alright, so we're going to go down here. Add water. Put down a bruise flower and some of this. Water. Water. And I hopefully she does. She was feeling like garbage the past couple of days. That part is basically done. It's just, you know, her throat hurts like when she talks, when she, like just normal, like on the mend of it all, as they say, the mend. There's that one. Plant seeds, bruise flower here. You're gonna be that. We're gonna grab okay, and then we replant everything. Three and 4. Rockhampton, so hopefully you get more. Oh, nice. Solid state battery. Gotta make one of these. Put that there. Just doing a little maintenance here. Upgraded turbine. I gotta get one more basic research part and I can upgrade my turbines. Okay, those are all good. Put those back. Right, you're all growing, which is good. 59, 7, you're gonna need water soon. Those growing very quickly, which is nice. because I need those to make med kits. What I want to do is I want to plant ink bulbs. They're needed for something. Need one more of these, fully done. Do I get big time singers? We get big time stuff over here. I'm like 45 minutes outside of Philly, so there's always something coming around here. I used to live on Long Island, so there was always something either at the Coliseum, Nassau Coliseum, or Manhattan. Again, it's like another 45-minute adventure via the train to get into there from where I used to live. Never really saw like singers, but like bands. I would always go see shows. Suit printer, polymer, and then you make another one of these. I always had festivals come around too. There was Jones Beach Amphitheater. It was always called like something else, like Tommy Hilfiger or whatever, or this, that. It was just called the Jones Beach Theater. Would always get like big acts. I saw a couple of like Ozfests. Let's put this here. Actually, knife goes there, then this goes there. Alright, so my garden is gardening, which is nice. Garden's gardening and the garden's gardening. The garden's gardening. Okay. We're going to make our way towards these purple guys. And avoiding the colossal monster in the dust. I haven't been to a show, though, in a long time. The last show I was supposed to go to was the Black Dahlia murder. And it makes me sad that I didn't go to it. I used to work in Chelsea Market. Not like in Chelsea Market, but like I used to work for a company that now became Disney Plus. And Black Dahlia Murder was going to be playing a show like right across the street essentially from where I worked. But a couple of friends were supposed to meet me there, and they wound up bailing. So I never went. And I'm like, oh, I'll just catch them the next time they come around. And then they didn't, because during the pandemic, unfortunately, the singer for the band did not. It was not for this world. But I had seen them a handful of times already. Most bands that I wanted to go see in my life, I had seen. Ow. Bees. Get away from me. And here's a solid state. What I really gotta do now is take out that, that hive. Do I have a good shot on it? No. No. The answer to these questions and more is no. I do not. There we go. Now I don't have to deal with them ever again. Yeah, well, there's a couple of bands that, like, either have broken up, or have changed since I, was into them. Like, members have quit, kind of thing. But is down. It's That's as down as the thing can go. Okay. Alright, so we already went this side. Got the tower. Yeah. It sucks when that happens, but like, you know, that also makes it even all the more better. So like the times I did see the band, it makes me like look fondly on it. But the band that I was talking about, the Black Dynamite Murder, is still around. It's not like they broke up or they decided not to continue. They did the hard thing. They continued despite losing their frontman. Their frontman and lyricist, who also gave them a very unique sound. It's not an easy thing to do, and they're doing pretty good despite all that's happened. Inventory full. We got an abacus. Eat this. Drink that. I have space. Oh, come on. Patches. Alright, we're gonna go back and drop off parts. Got an upgrade pack over there too, which is nice. One of the big bands that I used to like really love going to see whenever they would come around was a band called In Flames. Swedish melodic death metal band when I was into them. They pivoted their sound since. It's not bad, it's just not for me in their current state. But like a lot of the members left. Like I'm never going to be able to see like the lineup that I liked. Or similar. I'll take the crossbow. Boil this guy. Boil him. What else is in here? Patches, food, extra silicon. I have to build another big old box, huh? I probably should build a big box. Because what's the space in this? 9 versus 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Probably also move this and put another piece in here. Furniture. I need more polymer. So that's going to do that for you. And then I also need to make a storage container, which I believe also requires epoxy. How do we make epoxy is the question. Because I don't want to waste it. Oh, plant resin. And how do I science that? Dust daisy. I don't see it filling up, but it might be just a visual bug. Oh, that's all for one? Dude. I might have taken it. I got the 3. Okay, that's what it is. I'm just waiting for my stuff here. I'll make another box. They needed what? They needed copper bits plus that. It's not a big deal. Put this down here. Oh. It's too heavy. I'm at the maximum capacity for weight. Oh no. That's trouble. Well, if that's the case, I could probably do without these guys. Forgot about them doing like a weight capacity thing. I just gotta be real careful. And then furniture store, I'm gonna buy this. It's for £2, okay.
Printing completed.
I'm used to playing Satisfactory right now. Well, yeah, I could hear that a little bit with this stuff. Put you there. Put you on the top. That's the front side. There we go. Hey, Maxie, how you doing, buddy? Alright, so we're going to just start making this the extra resource pile. Anything that you could hold, store similar. Right. Okay, that stuff's all good. Back to over here. What you been up to, Maxie? More dirty water. Did we take everything from here? No, there were still some things I think I couldn't pick up. Right. Let me fix this box here. Very nice. Is there anything further down? Yes, there is. More dirty water. Synthetic fuel, we need that. Nothing here. And then repair patch, repair patch. Nothing. I think I have enough upgrade kits now that I could actually add another balloon onto my my craft. So that means I don't have to worry about like taking off parts so I could fly. Store similar. And one of you is the fuel container. Which one? I don't know, but I got more of this. Fuel. Boom. And then I'm gonna pull this and put them here together. Okay. Oh, I do have plant resin. I can make epoxy. Okay, cool. Right now, though, we are going to make balloon core. We're researching a balloon core. Hopefully that means I could just, like, put balloons up whenever I want. Requires airship builder? Excuse me? Oh, that's this thing. Never mind. I'm just a silly man. Ah, balloon core. This will add another 500. Wait. Wait a minute. How does this work? Why is not that working? Huh. Let's see. Balloon core. Would I need to expand my ship to the side? Like give it wings, essentially? I'm thinking that's what I have to do. Take... Okay. So now we have... this. If I were to tank... So if I move you... It can only be placed on walls on the outside, so I can't do that. Not doing too bad. I went to the bar for a few beverages on your way home. Met a guy I know who wanted to drive. Met a guy I know who wanted to drive home. Had to call the cops to save his life. Yeah, dude, that's the more responsible thing to do. Praise me now, but at least he's alive. No, you were not wrong at all in what you did. Like, you had every right to like do that, because it's not even like he's alive. Most times when you hear something like someone's gonna drink and drive, the bad thing doesn't happen to the person who drove. Most times it's someone else who gets hurt or unalived, and it's you 100% save somebody's life tonight. Is and or another just random person. So no, you did not do a bad thing or a wrong thing at all by any stretch of the imagination. They might not see it that way in the immediate, but like once their hangover subsides, they'll hopefully see that you did the right thing. Right, if I were to do... I have an idea. I'm gonna put a wall up here. I'm gonna move this guy. To there, right? That way I can tear down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev. Okay. If I were to do this, I might have to take away the catwalk. And then... is this where the thing is hooked up? No, it's here. Oh. Alright, let's try this again. So let's move all of this stuff just momentarily. Down here. No, you gotta move. No, you're fine where you are. If I were to now remove all these crosswalks, then I build a room here. I think that's what I have to do. Road he had to take has already cost you 3 friends. You tried to explain it to him, but he didn't want to listen because he was drunk. I feel righteous, but I also feel really bad. I wouldn't feel really bad. I mean, you're entitled to feel however you want to feel. I'm not going to tell you that how to feel, but you did the right thing. You 100% saved someone's life tonight. Or whenever this happened, because I know you're in a different time zone. You're in a land that's not even real. But yeah, I wouldn't beat myself up over it, dude. You did the right thing. Alright, can I only do this like if I have a better vantage point? Alright, the bees don't exist anymore. I could do this from the top of the tower. And of course I'm doing it on the other side, so that's fantastic. Balloon core. Goes there. Alright, so I'm gonna hurt my legs. Let's build another room, I guess. And then let's see about this balloon core. How the crap do I put this up?
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Sir? Yeah, like 100%. I've never been in your shoes. I wish I were at some points. I've lost friends not to drunk driving or drinking. I've lost friends to like overdoses. And I wish, like, you know, in hindsight, I wish I had like the ability to tell them, like, you know, maybe just don't do this tonight. You know? Alright, let's park this. Here. Okay, so now we're here. Now I should be able to see that. Oh god, don't fall off. Okay, so now there's my balloon. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I have to go another one out, don't I? Yeah, okay. Break the legs. Room. Don't you dare give me that not connected to airship stuff. There we go. Alright, let's try this one more time for the balloon core. I saw it blue. Alright. There we go. We got it. Should I try to do it again? Oh, I need more helium and epoxy. Now I have room to place things, so now we could actually do up some stuff. Not doors. Let's put some walls back in place. I hate you in the future. I'm because you know someone on in front of the line who, when not many times I have to. Yeah, online friends sometimes can be interesting. when it comes to that kind of stuff. But hold on, let me just try to fix this right here. Boom. Boom. Okay, the water cooler might have to move. I move everything down by 1 area. He's gonna hate you in the future, but could say that he's here to hate you? Yeah, exactly. Like I would be like if this person comes up to you and tries to like cause trouble, but you should be like, yeah, at least you can, like, you know what, cool. I'm glad you feel that way, because at least you can, you know, be mad at me, not like 6 feet under kind of thing. I don't understand a lot of times when people are like, no, I'm driving because I'm gonna drive and blah blah blah. It doesn't make any sense to me. They're in such bad shape. And I also feel like most times in those situations, everybody's waiting for somebody else to do something about it, but I'm glad that you did something about it. And not have it be one of those, oh man, if only I did something sooner kind of things, or, you know, I wish someone would have spoken up. You did. You did the right thing. That there. Put that in between. Okay. I like that a little bit better. And then we have this whole little wing down here for...
Hydration level is decreasing.
I don't know what. Oh, I know what I could do over here. Hydration level is decreasing. Fix that. Eat some jerky. Yeah, so now instead of having the catwalk stuff, like, to walk on, I'll just have this wing here. I'll have the catwalk on the side. And I will take care of it from there. Instead of, like, having so much catwalk. I mean, I have to have catwalk down there. Unless, what I'll do with this, also, is once I get doors, I'll put in a door here. And the catwalk's going here. Across the whole way. So I could just refuel like this. I'll leave that open for now. But I also want to make stairs and not the ladder, which was this, which I already started putting parts into by accident. I'm going to do this. I need one more basic research part. Oh yeah, I've done that before though. It's fine. So yeah, I'm going to move all this stuff. Because now I have an extra 500 pounds of lift. Which also means I could upgrade these things. Removal mode. No, not removal mode. I need to pick that up.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Good. Now we could upgrade. That would be you. Upgrade bench. I need polymer. Let's go get some polymer. Plant seed, plant another one, and move on. Then you are gonna give me more plant oil. So as soon as I get 2 more bricks of, like 10 more pieces of polymer, I could upgrade my turbines so that they also give me more lift, or would they give me higher altitude? I don't know. Plus 150 lift, plus 30 meters up to 400. So we'll be getting an extra 60 meters out of this whole deal. Dirty water in the bucket. Alright, so let's see. I think I explored everything that was here, yeah? Yeah, we're done with this place. The next spot I want to go is that purple dot. Oh, there's a meteor that crashed? Or a pod? Nice. Very nice. You stick to playing your Nintendo Switch now because it's safe for your mental health. Yeah, Switch is good for that. Enjoying games so you can ignore real life, but I have to say that as far as distractions go, this is only idle. Yeah. Let's see, another batch of this, please. Alright, fabricator. That'll take a minute, that'll take a minute. So while those are going... we're gonna go towards Tooth. No. Where are you? Get out of here. See you never. I go to that smoldering building. Oh, can I not get up there now? Uh-oh, I might have made a mistake.
Printing completed.
That sounded gnarly. No, no mistakes. We're good. Printing completed means we have our good turbine now. Better turbine. How do I want to handle this? Do I want to put it on the far outside, or I'm just going to put it back over here?
Maximum flight altitude increased.
280. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull this one off. Oh, I'm one off. Okay.
Maximum flight
Pick that one up.
reduced.
Then we do the same thing. Not insect catcher. Turbine.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
On this one, in the middle. There we go.
Flight altitude increased.
Alright, you're gonna make me some more fertilizer. No, plant oil. Need to get that done as quick as possible so that those crops don't go bad. Alright, put this here. What do you got to say to me now? We scanned the surface of the Earth to find any surviving human settlements that could help you. We haven't found anything. It seems that those who couldn't afford to fly into space didn't survive. Ahmed is dead. He told us to tell you that you are the best man he ever knew. Oh. Oh. Motherboard, copper elements, epoxy, yes. These things are so good. Yeah. I want this like community to be kind of like an AMA at all times. And there's like no judgment. Alright, here we go. Put this here. 1, 2, third one.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
Alright, so now we can go up to 290 instead of 275 from before. Nice. Finish working on plant oil. That's cool. Give me more. Alright, those are all grown in. All grown in. Nice. We're doing nice down here. I want to go as far as... I probably should do 3 and 3. So 3 smalls. I don't know how big the big plant holder is going to be. That's what we're trying to discover. Printer. Polymer. Store similar. This goes there. I put my pictures back up. Pictures. Anything else that I took down from before? No, this goes here. You go there. Okay. Energy drink. We're all good. Okay. Alright, turn around. So anything that's dark gray is what things that we've explored. Hold up. There we go. Straight ahead. You. I wonder which one this is gonna be. Oh, look at you two being so cute in chat. Yep. Okay, we landed. So this is a side mission place. It's either the stolen body or the colors of the sky. I'm gonna explore here first. I see that this is all catwalk. Would I be able to, like... No. That would have been silly. Down here. What's around the outside? Nothing else, okay. Amber storage box. Wire solid state. Can I build one out here? Electric elements. Alright, so I gotta come back with a solid state or I could find one. Usually when there's something that you need, it's all within the same place. That looks like... That's the arch. I think this is the body one. Someone that stole the body. Okay. Yeah, everyone deserves to be cute. On. There we go. And water. Well, you know what I had yesterday for the first time ever? It's this brand of mineral water. Topo Chico. Pretty fantastic. Went to a Mexican place and they had some, so I'm like, you know what, let me try some of that. I've seen this on the internets. Let me sample minerals. And it was pretty fantastic. Nothing there. This is kind of empty. Maybe you have more up top? No, nothing there. I saw steps. Okay, what's up here? Okay, a football we have already. An outhouse with no toilet. That's a disappointment. What do I do? Just poop off the ledge? That's not kind to my fellow housemate. Give me some of this. Charge, recharge. Alright, let's go back down now. There was a way over here, it looked like. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. Right, there is stamina here. Alright, so we started here. We just didn't finish over here? Was that because I'm looking for the solid state? I might have to go back to the ship. My two-ballooned ship. Game kind of has me wanting to give Raft a try. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Needs power to operate. I gotta go back to the ship and get a solid state. Okay. No biggie. Oh, what? I could have done that the whole time. And I'm not blind. That elevator, though, is scary. Sometimes it just doesn't work right. Right, drop this. Store similar. Store similar. Where did I put the motherboard parts? I'm going to put you here. Yeah, store similar. Like a can of water. Drop off dirty water. And you go there. I have so much first aid that it's like too much. There's the water jugs. That. Okay. So that's my setup. I gotta make a solid state battery. Let me go back. Listen, Karina, everybody's a cutie, okay? Everybody's also their harshest critic. Open that up. This go down here. Let's see. Slash the lock. I don't need the lantern, actually. Nothing, nothing. I need that, actually. Collector. Transformer. We got 2 transformers here? Nice. That doesn't happen often. Nope, only 1. Okay. Alright, so there's all of this. Man, there's so much stuff here. I think I'm good on silicon for a while. What else do we have here? Here we go. Karina? Yeah. Everybody's their own worst critic, worst enemy. The inner voice is rarely kind to yourself. And most of the time, it's not even your own fault. It's just things that other people have said. There we go. There's that. Alright, now this whole part's been picked clean for supplies. Ah, there it is. Solid state battery. Walked right by it. Okay. Where was that other door now? Over there. Hoopba. Scan it. A wedding arch. Interesting. Oh, hello, coffins. Coffin with body. A well-designed coffin whose comfort parameters seem impractical in relation to its main use. Oh, so this is a church, obviously. So whoever dug up the bodies brought them here for a purpose. To Jasley and Rochelle from Edwin Boulder. I couldn't let you end up like this. You deserve better. If we lived in different times, I would have laid the whole world at your feet, but the world has ended twice. So I did everything in my power to make sure you could rest in peace. I will join you soon, if only emptiness awaits after death. I want it to be said and written, I love you, Edwin Boulder-Netto. Aww. Data card. Getting more paints. Okay. Alright, so one side quest is finished. Games are my therapy too. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have video games. I wouldn't have met my my partner if it wasn't for video games. I know that much. But yeah, if I didn't have video games to decompress with every single day, I would be a very angry person sometimes. Alright, let's move this to here. Let's move you. Let's bottle this up for container required. Do I have to dump more? No, I need to get more. Upgrade gear is this. I put you in here. Also got to replace you on this thing here. Store. Okay, so we're overflowing on metal. This goes there. God damn it, I keep forgetting that. There we go. And have to get done down here. No. Okay. While that's happening, we're going to go to the second purple. How far away is that purple? It seems to be pretty far out there. Like back in the other biome kind of out there. Want to touch down here though. Desolate tower. This is a desolate tower. It's not a greenhouse tower. Oh, that's why I haven't been getting my stuff. So that's a desolate tower. That's a windmill tower. What the heck? Charged blockade. energy blockade emitted by a pillar formed by a fusion plant. Heavily charged objects in circular spheres look as if they could be overloaded and destroyed. Huh. So, do I have the ability to research that? No. 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 It says something about a charged shot.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
How am I to do this?
Calories level is decreasing.
Yeah, I'll eat. Here you go. I have to shoot it with a charged shot, but how do I get a charged shot is my question. Can't move it while it's in use. I'll just put the wall up here. And then here we're going to build the railings. Why can't I put that there? Excuse me? Is it like too short to be put there? There we go. The rotate wasn't working, then it was. So yeah, if I ever go out there, it's easy just to, yeah, we don't fall off. We don't die there. Same thing with this. Railing. Short railing. Short railing. There we go. Okay. Now we're looking better. Alright, so I can't do that quest. Infected greenhouse. Okay, so if those are greenhouses... Yeah, thank you, Maxie, for bringing that up. I'm terrible at, like, promoting myself and, like, hey, everybody, you know, click that like button, hit the sub button. I just get too involved in, like, games and chat. But yeah, if you would all be so kind, you don't have to speak up in chat, even if you're just lurking. Drop a like on the video. It helps the stream out tremendously while we're live. Alright, we gotta land here. Well, thank you, Karina. And everybody else who hit like. I think I'm gonna have to redesign my entire ship in a little bit. That's organics floating around there. With that other wall, I have to fire a charged shot at the targets on them, but I don't have a charged shot yet, so I have to
The preliminary analysis started.
have to figure out where I can get it. Okay, so we can get a wrecked freezer from here.
Completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
Alright, so there's something here to get. Wrecked freezer. I don't know what we're gonna get out of that, but it's here somewhere. That's what I like about this game. It tells you, like, hey, the place you just touched down on, there's either gonna be things to find or there's nothing to find. So if you're looking for like ship parts, that's the way to go about it. If you're looking for supplies, there's always gonna be supplies on these things. I'm trying to find the greenhouse. Oh, this is okay. Trying to find the greenhouse because the greenhouse has a lot of stuff that I need that's hidden in there. Apparently the things I thought were greenhouses were just desolate towers. They were not anything towards the goal I set. As is tradition. Alright, there we go with that. That's certain death. Nothing in the locker. I do not currently have a public active live stream. Is that true? Did I lose internet or something? Well, if anything's happening in chat, I cannot tell. Is that both my streams are no longer good? That's bizarre to say. It's probably just stuff with the API and whatever. Or at least through Meld. They're live. Yeah, so I use Meld Studio instead of OBS. It does a lot more stuff that I like inherently in the application. They're integrating chat into the software, but sometimes YouTube's chat can be a little bit on the finicky side. It's selective with when it wants to work. Alright, we're in. I'm looking for a wrecked freezer. I'll take these research parts, though. I'll drink that isotonic. Alright, go down here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I went down. It was just the way that the error messages are. It's like, if it can't connect to the chat, it just gives the default, your stream isn't live. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm live. Pretty sure. But I have multiple chat monitoring software is going, so I can see what's going on. How do I get down to there is the question. Okay, so I gotta drop. Alright, so we're gonna try... Okay, and then... Try to run it. Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save right now. Game is saved. Back up a little bit, and then... Alright, we made it. Ooh, advanced research, advanced research. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this one is definitely a tricky spot. What the heck is this wrecked freezer? So Karina, I have a question. Are you... I've heard about viewers who just do the listen only. Are you one of them? So like this is like a podcast for you, kind of, right? If that's what you're doing. If not, cool. Wrecked freezer. So now I can make a small... Oh, probably so I can preserve food. That's cool. Okay. Get out of here now. I have to jump across, jump, go down. I'm gonna go down to get up. Alright, that was kind of cool. And then I think this is the way. Yeah, this is where we touched down. That was cool. We can get this guy though. Okay, so there's a ladder right here. Okay. And then we go across the pipe. That's what I've been told. As I hock phlegm up. People have told me that I should look into voice acting. Oh god, what's going on? Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a sip of water here. This cough drop ain't doing nothing. But yeah, people have told me, man, you should do stuff with your voice, like voice acting and stuff. And I'm like, okay, how? And that's all the advice I get. You should do this thing. How do? Oh, goddamn storms. Alright, charge up my stuff. Maybe I'll start up like an OnlyFans, and I'll just read the dictionary a word at a time. And there goes that thunder. Basic research, advanced research. I think I picked up unique research parts. Unique. Okay, so there it is. Basic, advanced, unique. Motherboard. It almost feels like I'm playing Tarkov here. I'm in the middle of reading Dungeon Crawler Carl right now. That's a fun book. Ice cream and chocolate, mint. Here's the thing about me and mint. I float back and forth with mint as a food. Like mint ice cream, I don't think I vibe with it. Mint drinks, maybe. This one goes store similar. Make some polymer. Polymer 50, store similar. All right, now we're cranking out some polymer now. Okay. That's the spoiled food. That's the spot there. This is going to be the water section. And I guess a circuit board would probably make sense to go in here. And a condenser membrane. That's kind of watery stuff. I need that for the water. That's why this goes there. I don't have any food. That's a problem. And the storm isn't helping. Well, I have canned food. What am I talking about? But also, let's sleep through the storm. I hope the storm's done by the time I wake up. Wake up! Nope, it's still happening. I think. Oh, it's mint magic topping. Oh. Let's go to here. Are you what I'm looking for? No, you're a construction site? I'm very confused by the map marker on this one. Do I have to land over there? Do I have to... I think I have to land on that. And what is this?
Unknown landing pod entered the atmosphere.
Where's the pod coming from? Can we see it? I heard it. Smacked right in front of us. Okay, cool. What's in here, though? Is what I wish to know. Construction site. Hey, Frank, how you doing, buddy? Why is it all purple? Biomass fuel, machine parts. So construction sites are good for research parts, it seems. And like electronic based stuff. Parts, like machine parts. Okay. Purple is nice. Purple's one of my favorite colors. I just don't think it does anything besides look cool here. Alright, we're halfway on fuel. I probably have enough in here now. Biomass, medium efficiency, low efficiency. Here's the thing, can I make biomass fuel? Oh, we got tons of this stuff, dude.
Printing completed. Printing completed.
Replace all the
Printing completed.
fuel with this.
Printing completed.
Okay, so here we go. Swap out this for... Oh, that's right. I'll just do that. It holds 2 stacks of fuel now. Yeah, we're pretty good on fuel. Alright, so this touchdown right over there. Oh yeah, Frank, we expanded the balloon yet again. As you can see, there's a wing over here because now there's another balloon. We had to get a lot more lift. Because now I got enough research parts to do the recipe for it. Yeah, purple is my go-to color. Whenever I have like the option to create characters, I always go to make them like the most ridiculous. So I put like neon green, hot pink, yellow, red, purple, and blue. Those are my go-to colors. Number of infected is increasing. We have automated what we can at the station. We're avoiding any interactions. In good news, we are able to reactivate the robo-dogs to take care of the kids. Little Ida can't wait for you to come back. She wants to show you what tricks she taught her robo-dog. We miss you too. Aww. Gotta make some repair patch. I think I can do that through my suit. Tools. Right, let's go. Go. Love these little care packages because they always have stuff that I need. How do they know in space what I need? Creepy, actually. Similar. Similar. Fantastic. Some more first aid kits. I really should lower this lure. Alright, let's go to... Oh. Is this part of... have to do for the main quest? I wish you could fly in third person. Excuse me. Okay, so we have to touch down on this guy. Landing pads over there. Oh no, landing pads right here.
A flying creature approaches the airship.
Where you coming at me from, buddy?
A creature attached itself to the airship.
What an interesting creature. I don't know what they do. I think they might add to the weight of your ship and push you into the dust. That would be my guess. That would be my absolute final guess. What else is around the outside? Nothing. Insect lore. Oh, I gotta get food. Gotta boil up some moths, supposedly. Hopefully I can get some. I gotta remember to drop the lure when I go flying. Anything in the cupboards? Ooh, canned water. Just like Ma used to make. Yeah, boiled moths or giant centipedes that try to eat my face. We didn't get up there. How do we get up? Oh, there was the ladder on the outside. Amy Sharks. That was the person you were talking about earlier. Karina. Go on up. What else is over here? We made it. Meteorite. So this is all for like paint stuff. Yeah, that's typically how it goes, sadly, Karina. I remember when I was just coming out of Colwynch. Whoa, that's pretty fast. I hope it doesn't kill me. I just finished working in the city. This is like 2000, between 2000 and Jesus, how long has I been working in the city? Between 2011 and 2014. Was it that long? Yeah, between 2011 and 2014, I used to work in Manhattan. Around that time is when all of the dating apps started. And let me tell you, there are some horny people on both sides. I used to get just the most random messages from women. Because I have a gigantic beard. It wasn't as big as it is now, back then. But like, I mean, some of the ladies, man, they very forward about what they would like to do to a man with facial hair. But yeah, it's kind of like what you're saying. It's like people were just in it to hit it and call it a day, which is never what I was into. No worries, Maxie. I really do appreciate you being here. And hey, get some good sleep. You did a good thing today. Okay? If you still feel differently tomorrow, then just tell yourself again, I did the right thing. Don't beat yourself up over it. Yeah, the power of the beard's wild. No problem, dude. Go get some sleep. Maybe I'll crash a Delta or Enra stream if they do one tomorrow, and we'll catch up. Locked. I need to get a better backpack mod is what I gotta do. So I can carry more loot. Silicon, not necessary. Machine parts. Ooh, that's a lot of machine parts. Not like leaving pieces behind. No, okay, we're good. Yeah, loot is my downfall in most games. But luckily this one doesn't weigh anything. Doesn't count towards the weight capacity of my ship. So I will not loot myself into oblivion. Let's see. Down here. There was a time where I had just come out of a really bad relationship. It was like 4 years on and off. Mostly off, but like, oh, guitar? I haven't played my guitar in forever. That was the only time in my life when I adopted the casual dating lifestyle, but it just left me feeling more empty than anything else. Because I was not ready to do anything with anybody after the hell that I went through for 4 years. And anytime like there were feels, I don't know, it wasn't a good time in my life. The only positive that came out of that whole time was that's where I adopted my name, Metal Gamer Geek, because it was one of those apps. It was like, hey, put a name that you know encompasses all that you are, so that people know. I'm like, all right, things I like. Boom, bing, bang, boom, done. Easiest name generator ever. How much more room do I have? I only have 5 slots. All the winch. Use the winch. Whoa. What is that? I want to go to there first. Oh god, my knees. My old man knees. And what is this? Old alternator generates electricity due to external striking force. That is peculiar. Picture of terror. A poster frame. Cockroaches will survive. I don't understand why people are so fascinated by disaster movies. If they're so interested, they should just look out the window. Anyway, we have more orders for the Feast of the Flesh Dragon posters. There should still be a few left in stock. Will you bring them here? Ava will take care of the sales. Oh. Find a movie fan home. I got another side quest. Nice. This wasn't... Oh, man. So this is like a full-on projector to watch the movie. Is that what it was doing? Hold on a sec. Oh, nothing. I thought maybe it was like playing a movie as it was doing that. I don't know. Yeah. The only thing I have a problem with when it comes to games like that is sometimes they don't respect your time anymore. Actually, most times it feels like they don't respect your time. Like they expect you to do things in the game like they expect you to drop everything and basically live the game, which is cool, but also I like when games are like, yeah, go play other things. Like, my game is not meant to be a live service all the time kind of situation. Barbecue tub. Nothing else. I did not bring any bottles of water for water, which is on me, obviously. Really gotta start relying on more than this rationed food. I think I could build... I have the research for it. That's in the furniture thing. The freezer. Pick up rotten food. That's the roof. I don't think I got to the roof part yet. We did this. Let's go up, 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 and away. Is the only way I can get back up there through the winch? I think so. Okay. Let's do that. Call the winch. Offline games. Yeah, sometimes... Well, offline games like that, those are different. Those are more like play when you can and like there's no FOMO. Games like Core Keeper, Valheim, and Shrouded, those are all meant to be played at your leisure. And like, however long you want to do it, you can do it. There's no like, you have to play this game for like 20 hours this week in order to get, you know, the bare minimum to proceed to the next area. I feel like offline games respect your time a little bit differently than live service games. And Stardew is one of those games that, like, you could pick it up and play whenever you want. Like, there's no fear of missing out, like Destiny has. Or did I think I did all this. Yeah, I did. I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. Okay. This just branched into another quest. The movie person's home. Sir? Could I not get off this ladder? No. That's a peculiar bug. All the winch. Hopefully more fun games like Stardew Valley with mounts short. Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff coming. There's a game called Cloudheim that I think that released in early access yesterday. That I want to play. I just want to give early access games time to cook. There's one game that I bought, Hyperlight Breaker, that seemed like it was going to be really cool and, you know, be okay. And then turns out the studio is closing, which sucks. But the game is going to get finished, but it's not going to be the product that they wanted it to be. So, like, by next month, I think they said, is when they're going to release what they have. Corekeeper had the funny mount. Oh, yeah. Corekeeper is great. And they keep putting out content like it is a live service. But it's not. It's a straight up just regular schmegular survival craft game with a cute 2D pixel style. And I enjoy the crap out of it. I played it with a bunch of friends recently, and we finished it. So we thought, but now they're coming out with more content, so who knows. Door similar. Bring that. Let's go put some stuff on here. I need empty bottles. And the condenser. Bottle some dirty water. And some dirty water. How are we so low with dirty water? Need some fertilizer. Only play Switch though. Yeah, that's... I don't know anything about Switch games, to be honest. Oh, so the purple question mark is ones where it gives you... Okay, is where it gives you quests. Hey, Marty. Pretty sure Nate was, or more precisely, will be a vet. What do you mean, Nate? Who's Nate? We have... I hope that this is within the bounds of there. Also gotta find greenhouse towers. I don't know where they went. Oh, I gotta do research. Hold on. I forgot about that. Small freezer. Can store food indefinitely without any risk of it going bad. Yes, we make that. We heckin' make that. think that. But how you doing, Marty? I think that's the one I have to go to. You have this one. You have windmill. Yeah, construction, windmill, and then this little guy over here, command center. That was that one. We want communications tower. That's a graveyard. We'll just land right here.
Warning. Low altitude. Warning. Entering dust layer. Hull damage.
No, 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 no. That's too low.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
Okay, we're not going anywhere near there. Yeah, that's the caveat of early access, and why I like single player games. Like single player games, once they ship, they're meant to be played. They don't need online servers. They don't need anything outside of just you installing the game on your platform of choice. Games that can also include multiplayer is cool, but I don't like it when that's the core of the game. Or similar. Alright, so it's burning through the better fuel first. Just fine. We need to do... put these guys down. Should just make polymer. Research, no, this part here, polymer. Okay, now also, I wish to make a freezer, which I believe is this. No, it's the crafting bench, device fabricator. Small freezer. Helium. Oh, God. And helium, holy heck. Where is my bed, or is sleep a thing of the past? My bed's over here. Bed's right underneath my flower poster. I've just been amping myself up on energy drinks whenever I find them. So I have not had the need to sleep in a while. I also need to keep telling myself get food, but I never do. Anytime I find energy drinks, I just pound them out here. Alright, there is definitely something to find here. This is either the Picture of Terror side quest or Colors of the Sky. So we came from that one. We should probably go back up there. But how you doing, Mugen? be fine. Nice. Simple table. Always good to hear that you're doing good. Alright, this is done. Oh, what game is that? Yoink. This is the movie poster guy. Movie fan. Feel the Wealth, A Scale of Happiness from Marvin Nushra. Someone came for my things again. I won't sell any more of them. They asked me if I would take these posters with me to the grave, and I replied, why not? They're mine, so they can perish with me. I'll die like the rich man in the feast, drowned in my own wealth. But honestly, I'm richer than him. I had family, I have memories, I lost everything else. Nothing more will be taken from me. Ashes of Creation, I've heard, like, mixed things about. I want it to do good. Because it'll be like a nice change of pace for MMOs, I think, right? Poster frame. Oh, I got a poster frame now. So my posters can look nice. Picture of Terror, all done. Side quest completed. Alright, we're going to go around and we're going to get whatever materials we can. Yeah, Ashes of Creation, it's like the only thing that worries me about that game. Yeah, Ashes of Creation's an MMO. The only thing that worries me about that is they're pushing to go early access sooner than what they initially said. Which sometimes means they might be running out of cash. Yeah, anything where it... I hate PvP in games. It's the one thing that's keeping me from playing Arc Raiders, to be honest. Like, the one thing. It looks like a really fun game, but I have a friend who plays that game and plays it like a rat, and I hate that so much. Like when they're camping out exfils and just killing you for the fun of it. I just want PvE forever. Trove would fix up Trove. I've heard of... I think I've played Trove for like a hot minute. That's like a weird voxel MMO kind of thing, right? Feels like you're trying to speedrun the whole time, if I'm remembering correctly. But I might not be, because I'm old. Oh, yeah, because they gotta do the whole, like, patch to emulate it on Switch 2's hardware. That's a choice that they made. And it's an interesting one. And it's theirs. Where's that gonna go? Oh. Okay. I guess that's to, like, dot. Son of a bitch. What the hell just happened? Legitimately, did I fall through the ground, or did I just not understand my surroundings? And now do I lose all that loot because I had loot it said that I lost? I better not have lost any posters. That would make me very sad. I was like here, right? Where did I fall through? Honestly. I have to watch that again because I'm pretty sure I did not. Yeah. Man. I'll be calling you names that are not. Yeah. The trash talking aspect of it is not my favorite part of PvP. People are terrible. I go all the way up there? And I don't remember what I did in this area so far. This is all for the movie poster quest, so I think I could probably just book it, but then there's always that part of me that's like, there could be more. There could be more. But what the hell? What did I... How did I fall? I think I fell through the map. Fucked. There we go. And there's no, like, death box either, I noticed. Use you? In there. Okay, so nothing there. Yeah, I think I fell through the map. Which sucks, but hey. It happens. Well, I think the way that this game is set up, I could change it so that I don't lose anything on death, but I have it as like the default thing. I could change it on the fly if I wanted to, but like, I'll just let it be as it is. It's a lesson. Where's that thing that's making the noise that I'm, Oh god, yeah, that's why, like... There you are. Anytime there's an NMS update, I kind of just, like... let it do its thing. I don't play it for, like, another week. Because then usually you get a patch or two that comes out, and things are mostly stable. Look at that lopsided monstrosity. That was my nickname in high school. What's up here? This all just... Yeah, that's all just dishes. Gonna fall through. But basically, the way that I see this is there's a couple of different, like, structures that have, like, some RNG to their build. And I also believe that they are, like, when you spin up the game, it figures out where to place all the buildings randomly. No two games I think will be exactly alike. Except for, like, specialty buildings.
Risk of dehydration.
No, we're good. Really gotta get some food. But if I need helium, I think I have to go to... I don't know where I gotta go to for helium. It's not my PvP, but people always find ways to troll people way too much. Yep. They don't care about having fun, but yep, they care more about making other people suffer. Those are the people that always complain, like you said, when games are empty or dead game, lol. Or they're the first to complain when balance patches come out. Because they're either using exploits in unintended ways, or, oh, I gotta get to the ship and take a nap. I don't have any more energy juice. Got posters, though. I'd probably have a lot more stuff if I didn't fall through the goddamn floor. Where's my ship? Graveyard. Balloon. Okay.
Fatigue. Rest is recommended.
Yes, I'm working on it. Voice in my head. Let's not fall to the ground. Wildlife Core Keeper and Fae Farm is a good one too. That was, I put some time into that. Another one is Dinkum. All games I want to play more. Do some minor decorating over here. I'm gonna put this guy up because no one's ever gonna go down to that wing. We're silly for putting that there. There we go. Feast of the Dragon. Garden of Eden makes the most sense because that's where I have all this stuff here. Need more dirty water. This goes there, you go here, and you go there. We're similar, nothing there. Son of a bitch. That's fine there. Hey Scott, how you doing? How you doing? Boil. You. Bottle. Do we have any more? No, we're good on that. Okay. Like when I was in my 20s and had a when I'd been to your 30s, PvP seemed a little bit more fun. Don't remember Big Guild trying to run everyone off, but back then, yeah, it was before everybody figured out, like, you know, if we just band together and be pieces of garbage, then, you know, we'll all be fine. I don't know, it just doesn't do anything for me anymore. Ooh, I can finish my staircase. Or put floors in. I think I'll put floors in. Yeah. Dinkum's a good one. Maybe I'll play that game on stream one of these days. You know, Scott, we're just chatting about everything, basically. That's the way I like it. Each floor tile puts in 1 pound, which is fine because we have so many much now. Also ceiling. Oh, we get lights now for the ceiling. We don't live in squalor anymore. This is what living in the big cities like. Big time. Look at that. Our ship is now well lit. Oh my god. Ship. And it doesn't look garbage. So to speak. I gotta fill in this now. Yeah, it's one of those kind of games. It's like if Animal Crossing were for survival crafters. Listen, you could dance if you want to. Out of metal, okay. Well, good. Putting in the floor, put in ceiling tiles down here. Nice. Dinkum can be multiplayer, but it's kind of like how Animal Crossing is, like you have to do XYZ before you can do stuff. Yeah. I'll start doing that actually, like, because I was asking the other day, like, what people want to see as, like, YouTube stuff, because I feel like YouTube's algorithm has changed in the way that it, like, suggests things, and I feel like doing Let's Plays, while I do enjoy playing the games, it feels like there's the age of the Let's Play is, like, dead. Unless you're somebody who's, like, a Markiplier or whatever, and no matter what video you put out, it's going to draw numbers. The other thing is, like, I only have a certain amount of time a day to, like, record. And if I decide to do these, like, huge episodic things for, like, games that are coming out, I'd have to, like, do multiple playthroughs at the same time. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright. Next spot. So here. It says to reach the question marker, exclamation point on the radar. This I can't do yet, so I also need to find out where the hell excuse me. Take another cough drop. Just drink some water. I gotta get to greenhouse in this game. Find where the greenhouses are. I think they're in the old biome, if I remember correctly. There's a couple of things I need to get. Oh yeah, I can research framed posters now. Let's get higher.
Colossal life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
So many colossal monsters, man. Am I like locked in here? No, I gotta get to that biome, that guy over there. People on YouTube like videos about stuff you build in your games, or if you have some tips for a game. Yeah. The thing is, though, like, I've been doing Let's Plays for a year and a half, almost 2 years, I think now. My best performing content is the Let's Play that I did on Cuisinart. That thing gets hundreds of views a week. Sometimes a day. And I don't understand it. I never will. Sometimes I think it's just the game itself. But then again also, it feels like that was go into the underdust. Alright, that's still good. What the frick? Oh my goodness gracious. Don't like how close that thing is to here. But I also know helium exists in here. Sometimes. And I needs me some helium. No, helium exists in the desolate. No, that was a big bug. So you see on the monitor right here, this little symbol? That was the colossal monster that it saw, and it leapt out. It made like a screeching monster noise as it did it. What are you? Are you a communications tower, or are you something different? Your question mark. What are you?
Unknown location reached.
Yeah, what are you?
Uncharted area. The preliminary
Overgrown
analysis
ruin.
started.
Temporary camp.
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
New objects. Wrecked soft cushion for when your tushy hurts. The radio tower variant. I need you. I need the docking plank, the sprinkler, and the large garden plot. That's all I heckin' need. Those are the things I look for the most. Alright, we're not going to bother scanning all the things. I have so many synthetics and maybe metals I'll scan. Or break down. Last two. I don't have a bottle. Son of a bee sting. Give me research parts.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Good thing I just found a can of water then, huh? Oh, this one has nothing. By way of, like, research. It'd say scannables. There's new scannable things here. Synthetic compounds. Solid state battery. Can I make a glass bottle is my question. I need 15 synthetics. Here I am saying, yeah, no. There we go. Make a bottle. Okay, so that's all done here. There was also this path over there. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's just maybe that game was a bit of the how do you do it part, because it was like that was a cool game. I just didn't care for the end game, like the last bit of it. I never finished that game. Also, I think that's why I got some down votes on it, because like I got to the whole thing was like your parents left you a restaurant, right? And you do a little bit of restaurant sim. Ooh, lamps. Like a restaurant sim, so like preparing food, giving it to the people, and you have to like serve them and everything. Like it's not automated. You have to like serve them and cook the foods and like manage your restaurant. And then to get the food, like the ingredients to cook for your foods, you have to go out and do like oh, here it is, the large cushion for my tush. You have to go out into the world and like slay monsters. Do you remember the forests? Slay monsters for ingredients. So part one was like dungeoneering, going out there and like getting ingredients to make your dishes. And step two was restaurant sim, to get money to expand your stuff and buy better gear so you can do harder dungeons, get rarer ingredients, make better dishes. And the whole story was like, you know, you're trying to pay off your parents' debt, right? The long and the short of the story is your parents just decided to like fuck off and like leave you with their crappy restaurant, and you turned it into this hustling, bustling business. And then the last boss fight, it becomes like a Souls-like battle where you have to fight your mom and dad in the arena. And it was like, the game was cutesy and fun, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what? Like with all this crazy phase battles, and like it shifted into something I wasn't looking for. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way in that time, and I never looked back. Store similar. Oh, we have too many fishing lures. Just forget the food every time. This goes here.
Calories level is decreasing.
Eat that, drink that. Right, let's put this away. I think that's where we have to go to. My ship is not stationary. Yeah, it wasn't docked. Did pick up new... Yes, I need metals. Moth vivarium. The new doors. Doing doors. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, put the wall up here. I need 10 metals. I don't have it. Look at that now. Our ship is actually sealed up. There's a tear to my eye. Oh, I'm not completely sealed up. Close enough, though. The next thing I want to do is I think I might want to expand the bottom to be like where the cockpit is. With the inverted cockpit, because that one. That way we can land on the bottom level and not have to worry about just constantly going onto the edge with this thing. Because that makes it difficult. Did we do everything here? I forget. Yeah, we did. We just kind of bum rushed the whole thing. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to fly to the spot that says... I like how the ship has progressed. Feels good, man. Alright, we have to get to that little orange dot. That ain't so little. This is the infected greenhouse.
Location reached.
Yeah, like this. Land here.
Uncharted area. Warning. Highly contaminated zone. Preliminary analysis initiated.
Oh,
Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning.
what's in here? Greenhouse. Oh, we get the green. Oh, so we need to go here to get all the stuff. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, we're going to save here. And that is going to be it for tonight. I don't know what the deal is for Monday, because Mondays are basically going to be a community night with myself and Delta and a couple other people. What was their name? Manbeard and Drew something. Drucifer. So we're doing like this giant challenge in Satisfactory, which is going to be on Mondays. But if like core people can't make it, we'll pick back up with this. Otherwise, Tuesday we'll be doing picking up where we left off here on Forever Skies. Typing on the mobile phone. Yeah, mobile phone is kind of wild with the keyboards and stuff. But let me see if anybody's on, because again, we have a lot of butts in the seats, and I thank you all for being here. If you'd be so kind as to, click that like button while the stream is up. It really does help out a lot with the channel. And also, if you're lurking, just do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. You'll get alerted when I post content and when I go live here on YouTube. Those are the easiest and best ways to support the channel for the low cost of free. You guys are great. I will be back on Monday, either playing Satisfactory or this. But yeah, take care, everybody. I'll be posting content again soon, like long uploads for long form. I just don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to continue with Let's Plays, I'm definitely going to do some game like first looks. But yeah, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and see you soon. Bye.